And it says we are live on a beautiful Saturday afternoon here in the Siskiyou Mountains in Oregon. Graduation day, so a lot of people, if you're watching, you have family, congratulations on graduation. I hope you have a beautiful celebration. Lots of that going on here today, and still a little bit of fluctuation in the uh, mountain internet, the mounty net, as I like to start calling it. Um, so I'll give it a few minutes for notifications to drop. Um, and again, if you've been with me and you're aware of the new channel, thank you for subscribing from the old one. And for new people, welcome. And we will give this a few minutes and see if anybody pops in. And if you're watching on replay, again, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. And today's readings will be they're called Light and Dark, based on the Secret Language of Light Oracle by Denise Jarvie. And it's this lady right here. And her recent release, I believe it was last year, The Secret Language of Darkness Companion. So, waiting to see if anyone pops in. Um, Hopefully everyone is getting the notification all right. And I'll also be pulling additional cards from the Your Ethereal Tarot by Vixen. And it's her shadow work. So I have these here as well. And I see, oh, I have a lurker. Welcome, welcome. Was hoping that some folks would pop in to say hi. It's been a while since I've been able to do readings, and today I was kind of getting the itch to read. So I'm looking for my phone. Um, Nancy, hello, my dear. You are the first. So I'm glad to see that you are here. Oh, and there's Janet. So notifications must be dropping. I don't know if they're dropping slowly because of my mounting net. um, but I know again it's a weekend. People are probably very busy out celebrating graduations and birthdays. Again, beautiful weather here. Thank you, ladies, for joining. And I know a few other folks know that I'm going to be doing a live. So looking forward to more of my peeps showing up. And while Nancy, you are here, Nancy and I will be back to our regular time this Monday for the Sacred Feminine Within. Um, we're putting it back to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard for our for our friends across the pond, and we'll definitely have to let them know too on my Indigo Jaguar channel subscription or community board, excuse me, the community tab, that everything's going to be going over pretty much now onto this channel. And so, yes, these beautiful decks were gifted to me by Ramon. They've been on my wish list for a little bit. And I found a lovely light and dark message spread for 2 cards. And then I have the others to kind of flesh them out a little bit. So I hope you ladies are having a wonderful day. Nancy and I talked earlier, so Nancy and I will be back this Monday, and then the following Monday, Ginger Faye will be joining us before she heads back to work for the summer, and we'll be doing Sacred Feminine that are associated with the Fae world. Um, so, ladies, let me know if one of you would like. I should probably put a banner. Oh, and look, it still says Indigo Jaguar. Oh my goodness, I forgot to change that again. Tisk, Heather. I can't do that here, can I? Let's see. General. Do. Hey everybody, I don't know if anybody is still here. Can y'all see me? Internet guy has been called. I'm sorry it took this long, but it took 10 minutes for it to jump up right now. Um, if you're here, let me know. I see that I have 2 people still in chat. Um, so if you're here, please go ahead and, yeah, Nancy, I had to wake Shan up and call the internet guy, and he's at another job right now. But I told him that the minute I went live, and within a few minutes, boom, I could not get in. Nothing was. I'm still down to 1 bar. I'm hoping it holds out. I was at a full 3, and so I'm going to have to put a little disclaimer on my channel for this video in case people go, what's going on with the. So yes, I'm here. So if anybody would like, and I know I need to change my Indigo Jaguar out of there. If anybody would like a reading, the signal should be back for now. So if anybody would like a reading, let's see. Let me just add a quick banner, y'all. Thank you for joining me and hanging in there with me. I appreciate that so much. It's called Light and Dark Readings. And when I say dark, doesn't mean an evil, negative dark. It, of course, has to do with like soul work. We're just going to have y'all type me in big caps. Let's add that banner. Let's get back to comments. So, Mana Maruta, good to see you. So, yes, I have my wonderful Secret Language of Light deck here with me. And I have my Secret Language of Darkness. So, while the getting is good, or say while the internet is good, if anybody would like, it's a 2-card pull for this spread that I have, and then I have a tarot to add to it to maybe flesh it out a little bit. So now where did the banner go? There it is. So if anybody would like a reading, please go ahead and let me know. I can always pull for the collective. It's a beautiful deck by Denise Jarvie, but I will say the cardstock is way too is really big, and it's really thick, and it makes it difficult to shuffle. So, oh, Miss Nancy, thank you, Miss Nancy. It's been a while since I've been able to read for you, my dear. So your first card is going to be from the Light deck, and it's called the Light Message. And it says, the Secret Language of Light. This card reveals something your soul wants you to embrace. So, oh, hello, Selena. I was dark for about 10 minutes, but I'm back, sweetheart. So I'm just going to put Nancy right there. And I have that card right here. And let me go and pull from, yay, and Selena. How did I know Selena? So the internet guy is on his way. He's at another job. So I don't know if he's going to have me, shut down the live to be able to look at the thing again. But this is going to be the 4th time they've been here, y'all. And so, okay, so Miss Nancy, let's see what we get from the ethereal. You were out with the fairies and just came in. Oh, that sounds beautiful, Selena. I love that. So, and a little bit of insight. Okay, so Miss Nancy, let me just take your name down. Ooh, this card reveals something your soul wants you to embrace. And how about that? Nourishment. And you're doing exactly that right now. Taking a break from too much social media, listening to your body, knowing when it's capable of being able to do readings, being able to do lives, or being able to even do too much physically and or emotionally. Sometimes we have to take a step back and nourish ourselves with better food, maybe drinking more water, being outside and getting fresh air. Um, but it's just taking the time to nourish your body and listen to it, to what it needs. And your second card is, this card reveals something that's preventing you from embracing your light. This is interesting. You got desire. So maybe certain things that you are desiring. It says here, that's right. This is English, realizing new pathways of becoming. So that's interesting. This card reveals something that's preventing you from embracing your light. This may be a desire to grow, to learn, to gain more knowledge, to connect more strongly and profoundly with your guides, with Gaia, with yourself. And I think at this time, what you're doing, you can still have that desire, but it's, the card is reminding you that yes, this is the time to take a step back, not to overdo it, not to rush, not to push what's going to come naturally. And those desires will be fulfilled, but to be careful, not at the sake of your health, of your well-being. So making sure you stay nourished. And from the ethereal, you got the Ten of Pentacles. Hey, Tom! You got the Ten of Pentacles. So, of course, this is, again, about family, spending more time with family. Usually the Ten of Pentacles is the legacy. You know, I know you want to leave a beautiful legacy behind for your sons, for your family, for your granddaughters. And that will happen. But just to make sure that you take a step back when those desires become too overwhelming or too taxing on your body, which I see that you know that's what you have been doing. So just keep that up, my dear. And that's what I have for you. Let's see. I missed your live last night. Caught up on most of it today. Ah, yes, the one with Tom, Allison, a lady. What was her name? Jarvie, I believe, or something like that. And on Cosmic Orphans channel. So it makes perfect sense. A lovely confirmation. Thank you, beautiful Rain. You're welcome, my dear. Yes, the art is, these are very lovely decks. I like the art. Again, the cardstock way too thick. The cards are kind of a wee bit big. And with the black ones, but she didn't do that with the light ones, is that border, that white border. I can do without the borders. But very beautiful. And let's see, what did Selena say about the fairy visit? A crystal I gave them is missing. Again, sat there and talked to nature and really just relaxed. Well, somebody fell in love with that crystal you gave them. They showed me a portal the other day, and today was very incredible. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with us, Selena. And of course, my little bro. What's up, Tom? All righty. So, oh, and Mama Sushi is, I don't know, Mama Sushi is still here. But good to see you, Amanda. And let's see, Moonfox. Okay, so we have Selena and Moonfox also. So let me put Selena up there. Let me scroll down to the bottom. And let's see, Shelby said, I have a shepherd's hook out in my backyard where I tied some ribbon. Oh, that's so beautiful. And hanged a butterfly wind chime for the Fae. I also have an aventurine out there for them. And I think a piece of rose quartz too. Oh, those are lovely gifts. I'm sure they appreciate that. I'm just going to shut my camera off for a second, close my door. Just a momento. All righty. Okay. Okay, so Selena, let's pull some cards for you. So for the first one, this card reveals, whoa. Well, they're sticking, so I'm going to make sure these get a good shuffle. So this card reveals something your soul wants to embrace. So let's do it this way. I'll shuffle this one first and reveal. And let's see. Something your soul wants you to embrace. Oh, I'm going to have to open the book for this one. Soul mating. And before I do, it almost feels like it's, but the word mating is, for me, it's more like embracing, becoming one with your soul, your true essence, this essence of the moon, your soul. But let's see, because that's an interesting word, soul mating. Let's pull that up, number 34. All righty. So what does she say about, oh, that's the wrong book. It's going to help if I don't have the right book now. Let's do it. All right. 34, embrace your soul to reveal a partner. Oh, that's interesting. You do have a partner, but I feel like this could also very well be a soul partner, a spirit guide, because they're talking about chemistry between people. And this could be very well also connecting with your hubby, maybe working on reconnecting. I know you don't get to spend as much time, because of jobs and different, time frames that you both work. And so this could be maybe a nudge. What you're wanting, what you're wanting to embrace, is maybe finding more quality time with your soulmate, with your partner. I know some people don't like to necessarily like the word soulmate, but to me, anybody in our life that we love, whether partner, friend, sister, anybody that's close to us is a soul, because they resonate with our soul. Working on that. So yeah, to me, this feels more like, it says here, you have entered each other's life to awaken, expand, and open your hearts so wide that they may never close again. That's beautiful. So I feel like this is what that's connecting to. Um, wanting to spend more time, with him, and also possibly wanting to, connect more to with, your soul, your spirit guides. Those are here to help you on your path, and maybe reconnecting with your very soul and examining, your past lifetimes and what you want to do spiritually moving forward, and not just spiritually, socially, our whole life path that's ahead of us. And he did expand it. That's beautiful. And he's been in, yes, you share that with us, that your hubby has been in many lifetimes with you. So let's pull this one back out. And this is the card. This reveals something preventing you from embracing your light. So what is preventing you from embracing your light? Oh, these cards are so thick. Okay, you have the wounded child. And it says here, healing trauma makes the world feel safer. So we have shared a lot, not just with me, also very openly on your channel. So was keeping you from preventing you from embracing your light. Wounds from our childhood, things that some of us may feel that we all suffer, we all experience trauma and pain and sadness on different levels. What may not be something extremely traumatic for one could be very traumatic for another. And so this this wounded child, and again, I know a lot about your history that you've shared, and getting to the point again of loving oneself, trusting oneself. And I think this is a card too for all of us, as a reminder that, we, we go through life every now and then, maybe experiencing something that triggers us or reminds us of a trauma, things that we want to work on and heal on when we're here. And the wounded child, I get that, sweetheart, I do. Healing trauma makes the world feel safer, yeah. And I can understand that from even just moving to a different location like I did. It's healing. This is helping healing the trauma. So when we find ways of being able to do that, that's when we embrace that, and that soul mating, being connected with your husband, and the lifetimes, like you said, that you've had with him, him being here to, hold space for you, um, in past lives and this one, especially the very traumatic ones. Bye, Nancy. Enjoy dinner. Thank you for letting me read for you, my dear. I'll see you Monday. And so I'm going to pull a card here, Four of Wands. I love that. So it's, the Four of Wands is that card of celebration. It's the foundations that have been built, and, the celebration of home, family, achievement. So working through this, will achieve this result. And it does, you don't even have to wait, because there's already, you know that energy to embrace, that understanding to embrace. Is like, why wait until, start working on it now, start feeling it now, start embracing it now. So the Four of Wands, that stability, that happy home life that you two have created for yourselves, and that you have created for yourself, Selena. And for a lot of us, we have to do a lot of that work. There's people there to support us in our life, but ultimately, we are the ones that lay that foundation. We have to believe in ourselves and our abilities, and our resiliency, to be able to get through things, to rebuild. And this is beautiful. So again, reconnecting with the soulmate, with reconnecting with yourself, while continuing to work on things from the past, with him and others that are part of your soul tribe family with you, and creating that beautiful sense of stability and happiness and foundation. So I love these cards for you, Selena. Thank you for letting me read for you, sweetheart. It's so weird when you see cards and you're like, yes, 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 and then you're trying to pull them into words and not stumble over what you're trying to say. But yes, a lot of us have inner child work to do. I mean, and there's some folks that I've talked to, or, in group, people say that, they've had a life where, they really didn't, experience really any true suffering. It's been a very good life for them. And that could be just from past lives that they have lived, or karma that, needed to be cleared out. And it was, this lifetime would have been easier. But yeah, we all have some form of trauma in our life. And I know I'm probably going to be working through it for the rest of my life, and that's okay. A little bit at a time. So Shelby says, makes perfect sense. Okay, I missed that in spot on. Yeah. So Shelby, my dear, you are next. So see, these are so thick and they stick. So Shelby, my dear, something your soul wants you to embrace. Ooh. Something your soul wants you to embrace. One of my favorite cards, Awakening. So because you share a lot in chat, you share your stories with us, and you share, especially with Alice and I on Fridays, everything that you're working on and moving towards. So yeah, don't hold back. Don't be afraid to embrace everything that you've come to learn. That's been awake. Excuse me. That's been awakened. That you have studied. Um, embrace all of it. Um, a reason why we may not want to, there could be, a part of us that fears having certain knowledge. Um, that would mean that we would have to make ourselves responsible. What's that word? Take responsibility. There was another word. I can't think of the word. Um, but when we start to have those awakening moments where I know I have to do this, I know I have to do that to get from A to Z or A to B, I have to do this. And sometimes we feel like we may not be up to the challenge. We might sabotage ourselves or hold ourselves back or be afraid that, because for some people, I'm not saying that this is you, Shelby, but, sometimes there's that energy where um, in life, if we have a lot of negative experiences, when the good ones start to happen, and we get afraid that it's not going to last, and we pull that back, and we're afraid to embrace that. So anything, and this card is all, but it's just all beautiful. So really, embracing the awakening that you're having, spiritually, physically, whatever it is that you are in life right now, and not being afraid of it, but embracing it. And you're right, especially what's this? Because it's kind of covering this up. You're right, especially in this physical right now for me. I hear you, girl. I'm over 200 again. And I know that I have to start embracing, better diet, more water, more exercise. So I get it. So this awakening that we're having, these realizations, and embracing them, and being able to move forward with those. And let's see what your so this card is something that so this card is going to be what's preventing you from embracing your light. What is holding you from embracing your light? To me, it's like what's keeping you from embracing your light, your essence, embracing who you are. Boy, these cards are so thick. Interesting. The shadow, your shadow name. Unlock the mystery of your shadow. And in these decks, they provide a journal. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go find the journal one for this. Because this is something that can help us process through writing. Unlock the mystery. Liberate your shadow from darkness. Shine light upon them and say hello. Greeting your shadow begins a process that releases suffering and helps you feel free. So this is beautiful. When you shine light into the darkness, you release your fear of the unknown. Anxiety dissipates, and you see what you thought were demons or angels in disguise. These are really lovely. So, with the journaling, I'm just going to share this too. Your shadow loves you. I'm going to read this part because I think part of the journal work is going to be this your experience of integration. And I'm going out of it. So take here is loud. Shadow me is I feel scary off first, but you'll know when it's for you. You feel leave revelation. So you use it power. I'm coming in now. I see that's happening. So work for 7 or you are trying out. Down at 2 name or name in you. This process, see beyond fears, shape the wisdom your experiences. So I hope for that. Let's pull a quick tarot card for you as well. I hope you'll see. Um, let's see. I can see it going down to 4. So, alrighty. Perfect. So, should be again the awakening or judgment. So with this reading, it's a reminder, releasing judgment of yourself, releasing judgment of yourself from your past and moving forward, embracing who you are. Sorry, everybody. Yes, thank you for coming. I see there's still 7 people here waiting for me. Please let me know if you would like me to leave the video up. I don't know if I should delete it once I end the live stream. So future folks watching don't have to sit through this. Yeah, I'm near tears right now. I'm just so frustrated with this internet. We called the guy. He's gonna have to come for a 5th time, and it's like, how many times before they just say we don't know what it is and we can't help you. But I'm hoping that this doesn't affect my my show ability. You know, me being able to do my shows. So Shelby, I hope you got your message. Like I said, that last card was beautiful. It's the judgment card. Making sure you're easy on yourself. Don't overjudge yourself, and be open to whatever that spiritual awakening is. And the internet guy just pulled up. So everybody, thank you again. Hi Irene. Yeah, I have to go now. I have to end the live. Thank you for popping in. I thought 3rd time would be the charm. And then, well, by the 4th, well, hopefully the 5th. So, okay, everybody, thank you again for coming. And hopefully next time I see you, we'll have a better streaming service. So, bye, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend.